been working for everybody else and wasn't being typed, so stick with that. I like museums quite a lot. I like going to old places where you couldn't really understand what it was like to live in that time period unless you go to that museum. Which is why I went to a Barnes & Noble the other week, and I go in there and I go to the religious area, and I see they have a section, they have a Christian fiction section. I was like, huh, it's kind of redundant, but all right. And then I go to the Christian nonfiction section, it's just the Bible. I was like, it's interesting. And I was looking at the other religion books, and I was like, there's got to be the Quran and all the other ones, and so I asked the guy from Barnes & Noble, hey, where are your other religious books? And they're like, oh, those are over in the mystery section. Awesome. All right, now that I got you guys on my side, I was driving to work the other day, and I saw a billboard for the Cremation Society of Minnesota. I didn't know they had to advertise for that kind of stuff. Seems kind of 1930s Germany-esque to me, but that's just one guy's opinion. I thought nothing of it. So I kept driving, and I saw another billboard, not 2 miles down the road, another Cremation Society of Minnesota billboard. I was like, wow, these guys are really struggling for business. Damn vaccines. So I kept driving, and then I see in the median, someone crashed into me in this car. It was just engulfed in flames. And I was like, wow, that guy couldn't wait. Whew, that's some effective advertising right there. Whew. 10 seconds later, he's already buying into it. I tell you, those pro-life guys who put billboards along 35W, they could learn a thing or two from these cremation people. I'm telling you. Maybe then less babies would get cremated every year. Maybe. No, I don't have a strong opinion on the issue due to me having a cock and all. But all I'm saying is that I drive to Duluth quite a while, and I would like a change in scenery every now and then. Every single drive, it's like, oh, white baby with fingerprints. Awesome. Keep driving. Awesome. Another white baby. Ooh, that one has fingernails. All right. Awesome. Oh, there's a black baby. I'm halfway there. All right. This trip's almost over. Yes. No, I recommend, they're always depressing. They're always, babies like, oh, this baby could have been born. That's not good advertising. How about to put a baby in with a leather jacket, a hat on a fucking motorcycle, and be like, yeah, this could have been your baby, but you had it, elect your right to choose. That's all on you. This could have been your cool kid, but sorry. I actually live downtown, right here, and I take the Green Line to work, which I enjoy quite a lot. There's a lot of characters on the train. It's constant entertainment. And unfortunately, a lot of times people are the mentally ill. And if you're ever on a busy train, people ignore them completely. It kind of reminds me of a quote from the Joker, like, yeah, whoever, if you have a mental illness, people expect you to act as if you don't. And everyone just has their headphones in, and if someone's losing their mind, they just get ignored. Not me. Not me. I try to help them out, I think of myself as a kind guy. So one day on the way to work, there was this African-American gentleman, and he was just kind of sitting there. And all of a sudden, in the intercom, the pre-record lady says, attention, please keep all phone calls short and private. And this guy lost his mind. He started yelling, oh, what do you mean? I'm a single dad of 3. I can't call my kids. I can't keep in touch with my kids. They're home alone. What am I supposed to do? And he's just losing his mind. He's running back and forth on the train. He's going crazy. I'm like, all right, everyone's ignoring him. He's going to get someone hurt. He's going to get himself hurt. I got to say something. I got to say something. So I get up. I walk to the completely other side of the train like, hey, man, keeping phone calls short and private sounds more like my dick to me, huh? Not like you black guys who your dicks are big and private, or in public. Fuck that up. Big and public. That whole fake story just for a stupid dick joke. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, man. I like going to the airport, because I like being places where I'm surrounded by people just as miserable as me. It's the same reason I go to Vikings games. And, yeah. I'm not even a Vikings fan, that's just fun to say. I try to have fun. I try to have fun with the airport. People are always so depressed, and I always have games. I don't know if you guys know this, but a good way to get patted down by TSA, they do random pat downs, but they also have kind of a system. And one way I learned is if you tuck your shirt in, and it's like really bunched up under your belt, you'll get patted down every single time. And as soon as I learned this, I use it to my advantage. Now, every single time, you can bet I have 2 shirts tucked in. I know I'm going to get patted down. And as soon as someone takes me aside, it's like, hey, sir, sorry, but you got selected for a pat down. I'm like, oh, whatever. And as soon as he puts his hand on my shoulders, I just go, I knew I shouldn't have taken that Viagra. Shit. And I started doing that every single time. So now when I go to the airport, there's a TSA guy who goes, hey, go get the new person. Go get the new person and pat him down and see how he reacts. Which I thought was funny for quite a bit, but then I realized I kind of have to start questioning my heterosexuality when I start making up lies just for people to touch my groin. But it's worth it. It makes it more fun. When summer's over, very sad. I like to go camping. That's one of my favorite things to do, that and fishing. And a couple of Julys ago, I don't know if you guys know ticks. Yeah, ticks are a big issue. You check yourself every single day. Well, this was not a normal, let's say, tick outing. My dad and I went to go pick some firewood, and we literally went 10 yards off of the trail, brought some wood back to the trail, and my dad goes, holy shit, Zach, look at your pants. And I was wearing blue jeans just like this, and I swear to God, I couldn't even see the blue on my jeans. My leg was completely covered in ticks.
Wow.
And it was like that everywhere. Even when we went on the beach and fishing, they were just, it was straight up a fucking horror movie. And even when we went to bed that night in our tent, they were crawling over us the entire night. Every 15 minutes, we would get up and we had to throw a tick out of the tent, zip it open, throw it out. Eventually, we just started flicking it across the tent because there was just no wind. We were just surrounded by it. And 4 hours tossing and turning. Clearly, my dad and I were just getting no sleep. And just in the middle of the night, he turns to me and goes, well, Zach, at least now you'll finally get your dick sucked. I was like, thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. That really saved the trip. I appreciate that. I'm only 7, but yeah, that's cool. I appreciate the words of kindness. I got a fleshlight recently. Anyone know what a fleshlight is? Yeah, also called a pocket pussy, which I think is a better name. It's right to the point. There's no dancing around it. Pocket pussy. I get what that is. Not like a fleshlight. It's like flesh, okay, light. They're not light at all. They're pretty heavy, especially when you finish. That's all I got, guys. Thank you very much.